The biggest question for all
Controller player! That is a controller player!
in gaming is what aim assist settings do I use for my chosen game. Now in XDefiant we will be looking at the two main aim assist settings, which is linear and reverse S-curve. Now there is also a standard, but nobody cares about that. You should not be using it. So with that all said, do not forget to like and subscribe down below, and let's get right into the video. So looking here at what the linear aim assist setting does, now as we can see, it basically does not reduce the speed of our aiming when we are using our right stick. Now this is important because if we move our right stick a little bit, it basically doesn't change the value at all, which I think is the best, as it kind of goes off your raw input and really gives you a feel for if you move it a tiny bit or if you move it loads like this. If we move it a tiny bit or if we move it loads, it depends on how far we move it, and the game doesn't really do anything to assist us in a sense of slowing us down. So I thought now what we do is in the shooting range we would have a look at what it's like if we only use our right stick, and then if we use our movement as well as our right stick. So at the moment we are currently on linear, so all I'm going to do is use my right stick to aim, and as we can see it's a bit more of like a raw input. As I kind of move it a little bit, it only moves like a tiny little bit, and then say if I want to flick from here all the way over to here, it's a bit more of a raw input. Obviously we do get stuck on this guy a little bit because it is still aim assist, so it slows us down a bit, but it then instantly goes back to, so from here to here it kind of goes the speed that I'm flicking with my stick, slows down a little bit as we get over the target, and then carries on with that speed instead of gradually getting faster as our other one would do. So if we do this now, there we go. As we can see, that's with zero movement, but that's not very realistic to the game. So if we partner in this with movement, I really feel like this would be a lot better for our aim. I'll do it one more time just to kind of demonstrate, and now I will show you on reverse S-curve. But now on the complete flip side of this, we have reverse S-curve, which basically means if we start to move our stick a tiny little bit, it will basically slowly increase the speed that we move. So if we even move it a tiny bit like this, it will slowly, the more we do this, start to feel like we are doing this, which personally I feel like can mess up my aim sometimes, as if I'm moving around and I just need to make a small adjustment, but I'm already scoped in and looking for him, then it will kind of really ramp up the speed that you aim at, and I feel like it throws me off sometimes, and I end up shooting a little bit further on or not as far as I need to hit the target and end up dying a lot more, which obviously is not what we want for our KDs. Right, okay, so now moving over to our reverse S-curve, I'm going to show you what it's like not moving, only using our right stick, and then with movement as well. So let's get into this. So if I'm only flicking with the right, as you can see, my flicks, as you saw there, kind of go a little bit too far sometimes, just solely because of the like smoothing effect that it kind of has. As it's one of those where I personally don't really like it, but if you try it out for yourself, you might like how it kind of speeds up and slows down. But I kind of like having a one-to-one feel of mine. So that's it without moving, and now let's do it with moving. So with moving there, as we can see, it kind of takes me a few seconds just to flick onto them. As we saw there, I wasn't really used to going from here to here with a bit of a speed, and I end up shooting over there, as you can see the bullet holes in the wall. But it kind of throws my aim off a little bit, as we can see there again, kind of undershooting a little bit. I ended up stopping here. As we can see, we've shot the wall a little bit. So that's kind of my personal views on them, just in like the shooting range here, giving you a little overview of, it's kind of one of those where sometimes you end up shooting a little bit here, a little bit there on reverse S-curve, and it's one of those where I kind of just like the more one-to-one feel of linear. So I'll show you some gameplay now of me in actual games using these, and I'll let you decide for yourself which one you think is better, which again, if you are enjoying this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below, and enjoy the montagey style of me using both. I will have in the top corner if the clip is linear or on reverse S-curve, and with that being said, that's all I have to say, so I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace out.